Good morning, class 4. Hope you are fit and fine. Today is the last day of the topic money and decimal. So, let's start today's class. Look at the worksheet. Here, today we will do few more story sums on this chapter. Exercise 9M and 9N, page number 143 and 144. Read the first sum on your screen. Ramesh wants to buy an encyclopedia costing rupees 800.75. He has saved rupees 500.50. How much more money does he need to be able to buy the book? So according to the question, here is given the cost of the book and how much Ramesh had, that is also given. So let's see what is the cost of the book. Cost of the book is rupees 875 paise and Ramesh had 300 rupees 50 paise. So by seeing these two amounts, now you decide, can Ramesh buy the book? Buy the whatever he had? No. You can see that Ramesh had only 500 rupees 50 paise and cost of the book is 800 rupees 75 paise. So cost of the book is more than the money which he had. So how much more he need to buy the book? How much more? That means what to do? We have to find out the difference of these two amounts. Okay? Difference means what? Difference means nothing but subtraction, isn't it? So now let's see the numbers carefully and subtract the number. Now Ekta is a girl. She went to a pizza place and there she ordered some items. Here is the list of the items are given: 1 large pizza, salad bowl, garlic bread and Pepsi. These 4 items Ekta ordered. Now our question is, find the total amount she has to pay if she gave 2000 rupees note at the cash counter, and how much the cashman actually returned him. How much money she got back. Now it is given 4 items what she ordered. That means the price of the items also given. By seeing that items, we have to find out that how much money actually she has to pay. See here, according to the question, 1 large pizza cost rupees 345, salad bowl rupees 58.60, garlic bread 95 rupees 65 paise and Pepsi rupees 554.60. So these 4 items they buy, and the amount she has to pay is means that we have to add all these amount. By adding all the numbers, you know how to do this type of addition of money. We got here rupees 554.60. That means 554 rupees 60 paise. After seeing the order amount, now you decide if she gave 2000 rupees note to the cash counter, how much money she will get back. She will get back, that means actually what to do? She will get back means actually we have to do subtraction of these two amount, isn't it? So she gave to the cash counter 2000 rupees note, and she has to pay rupees 554.60. So if you subtract these two, you will get the amount, which amount from the cash counter she will get back. So let's see the subtraction. You know how to do this type of subtraction. If I check only paise portion, you can see 0 0 on the top and 60 is in the bottom. Here 60. So we have to borrow 1. As we borrow 1, we have to borrow 1 from the rupees portion. So from 2000 rupees, if you take 1 rupee, then 2000 become 1999. Okay, and that 1 rupees come to this paise portion, and this 1 rupee is equal to how many paise? Because this is the paise portion, so 1 rupee you will change to paise. So 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. So you can see here 0 0 become now 100. Okay, so 0 minus 0 is 0, and here is 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. So paise portion is subtraction over. Now come to rupees. Decimal you put in the proper place. Next 9 minus 4 is 5. Again 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 5 is 4. 1 minus nothing means here it is 0. So 1 minus 0 is 1. Okay. So in this way, if you do subtraction, finally we got the answer. She will get back from the cash counter 1445 rupees and 40 paise. Okay. Find out how much he spent in one day if he spends the same amount every day. If he spend every day equal amount, then how much he spent in one day, that you have to find out. Let's start. So 7 days is given. How much he spent? You have to find out one day how much you will spend. So what to do in this type of case? More is given, less you have to find out. Then you have to do division, isn't it? So divide. 5 is the divisor, 7 is the divisor, and dividend is 370.65. Just do division as a whole number division. Let's start. 7 is a 1-digit number. If you take the first digit of this dividend, that is 3, then within the table of 7, 3 is coming. No. So we have to move for the next digit. That means 2 digits together. 37. Take 37 first. If you take 37 first, then what to do? 37. Within 37, you have to check how many times 7 will go. So 37 and 7 table, so 5 sevens are 35. 35 next 2 after subtraction is coming down in the next step. Next digit 0 is coming here. Now 20. 20 is the dividend. So 7 how many times it will go within 20? 7 2 times. 7 2s are 14. Because 7 3s are 21, more than 20. We can't take 3 times. So 2 times. 7 2s are 14. So 20 minus 14, 6 is coming here. Now 6 next. After 6 next we should pull down this decimal, but that decimal cannot be come down. Decimal will go to the quotient in the same place after 2. Okay, you know that as the decimal move to the quotient, then the next digit after decimal will come down, that is 6. Okay, now 66. So 7 9s are 63. Subtract 6 minus 3 is 3. Next last digit of the dividend, that is 5 will come here. 35. So 7 5s are 35. Finally remainder is 0. So finally after division we can see the man, if he spent 52 rupees 95 paise every day, then he can spend in the week 370 rupees 65 paise. Okay, so let's do in this way all division of money. Next sum is in front of you. To treat her friends, Divya took them to a fast food corner and ordered 5 burgers for rupees 25.75 each and 6 pastries for rupees 15.45 each. What was the total amount paid by her? So, let's read the question again. Divya went to a fast food corner and she ordered burger and pastry. How many burger she ordered? 5 burger. And how many pastries she ordered? 6 pastries. And 5 burger, read carefully, rupees 25.75 each, and pastries also rupees 15.45 each. Okay, so you have to find out what was the total amount paid by her. Let's start. Now, one burger cost is given 25.75. One burger is this. So, 5 burgers cost must be much more than this. So, if you multiply, then you can get the answer. Simply you multiply 25.75 multiply by 5. Now, as I told you earlier, in this type of multiplication, what you will do? You just ignore decimal and rupees sign first. First simple multiplication you will do. If you do simple multiplication, we can calculate easily. 5 multiply by 5 first. Then 5 5s are 25. 5 carry 2. Now 5 multiply by 7. So 5 7s are 35 plus 2. 37. 7 done. Next, what is the carry? Carry is 3. Now 5 again multiply by 5. Then 5 5s are 25 plus 3 is 28. 8 carry 2. Last 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay. So our multiplication is over. So after multiplication we got the answer. If I write here 1, 2, 8, 7 and 5. This is the numbers after multiplication we got. That means 12,875. Now as this is a multiplication of money, then what to do? We have to put rupees sign first, as at the beginning there was the unit rupees, and next we have to put decimal just before 2 digit from the right hand side. 1, 2. So here our answer is 128.75. So finally rupees 128.75 we got. Next again same way we will do. One pastry cost is rupees 15.45. 6 pastries cost we have to find out. 6 pastries, that means much more than the first one pastry. So we have to do multiplication. If we do multiplication, the simple whole number multiplication, if you do side by side or column wise, doesn't matter, you can do any one. Now this second multiplication I am showing you here column wise. 5 6 are 30, 0 carry 3. 6 4s are 24 plus 3 27. 7 carry 2. 6 5s are 30 plus 2 32 carry 3. 6 1s are 6 plus 3 is 9. Okay, so 9270. This is the answer of this whole number multiplication. Now come to the multiplication of money. So as it is the money, chapter of money, we have to put unit first, rupee symbol. Next you have to put decimal before 2 digit from the right hand side. 1 2 before 2 digit. Done. So our answer is 92.70. Let's see what I wrote on the worksheet. Yes, rupees 92.70. So here already we got 5 burgers cost and 6 pastries cost. Now next our task is to find out how much total amount she has to pay. She will pay total how much amount? That means these two amount we have to add. Just simply add these two amount, and then finally you know how to do addition, that is known to you, and finally we got the answer. She paid total rupees 221.45. That means 221 rupees and 45 paise. So complete in this way. Do all types of story sums. Just don't forget to put decimal before 2 digits from the right hand side, and don't forget to put unit. These two are very important for money. Okay, so our chapter is over today. So thank you for today. We will meet again in the next class.